What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live. Good morning, geeks and gamers. We're back again for Geeks and Gamers Daily. Jay, excited to be here?
Yes.
Wow. We're shifting roles right now. I'm excited to be here. I'm ready to go. And Jay sounds like me. This is what happens. This is energy transference. We are changing Jay over time. We are making him more miserable. We're making him more apathetic. We're making him hate people. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
It's true. It's true. Jay hates you, Ryan. That's not true. I like Ryan a lot. I bother him all the time.
It's true. I never answer, but he keeps trying.
That's true too.
Like I'm like that friend that you've sent 90 fucking reels to, and I'll like laugh react at one of them or something. He keeps trying though. I don't know. My life is so fucking miserable, Jay, that I just sit there. I sit there and I have my quiet time.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You know what I did do this weekend?
What?
I went and got my Halloween Horror Night ticket. And they told me this. They said if you buy the ticket, like the frequent fear one, I didn't get the full one. I got the tier up. The full one includes Saturdays. I'm like, it's a good chance I'm never going to go on a Saturday.
It's going to be packed and everything. Yeah,
Even with the Fast Pass, Saturdays are miserable there. So I was like, we got the tier. Me and my brother got the tier up, and they go, there's a rumor that they're going to release the Fast Pass extra. If you have the ticket already, you can add to it closer to the day. So that made me excited and happy. And then me and my brother went to Hulk Hogan's beach shop right next to Universal. Sadly, I'm afraid that beach shop is going to close. Never really drove in much traffic in that location anywhere. It's right next to a Popeye's Chicken.
Popeye's Chicken.
Yeah. But it was they handed like it was pretty packed. There was a lot of people that was writing. They had like on the wall outside, they had people write stuff to Hulk Hogan, what he meant to them in chalk all over the sidewalk, stuff like that. There was a lot of young Hulksters there, buying stuff and everything. And like they were showing all of his greats on like a big screen TV in there. So
some young Hulkamaniacs out there.
Yeah. It was neat to see. Jay
broke the news to the world. After TMZ broke the news to the world.
Man. Like it was a shocking thing. Even going in there, it was like the staff was trying to keep people like, let's remember all the good times, all that stuff. So,
yeah, when it comes from TMZ, and we know what TMZ is and all that stuff. However, when it comes to celebrity deaths, 99 times out of 100, if TMZ posts it, it is real.
Yeah.
So, very unfortunate that happened. But speaking of Popeye's Chicken and Little Nicky, what's your favorite Adam Sandler movie, Jay?
It's Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison.
Happy Gilmore and Waterboy for me, probably.
Waterboy, yeah. Waterboy.
I loved Waterboy when I was fucking younger, dude. It was
Waterboy's a good one. I agree.
Yeah. Did you watch Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah, it was exactly what it was supposed to be. Stupid. So
it is. There's some people that are like super hating on it. I'm like, I don't know what anybody expected. It was. I thought it was funny, dude. I really did. It was so stupid. It was funny.
Yeah, it was trying to grade it on a scale. Like when we did our stream was like odd because we're explaining the movie, like we spoiled the film, but it's like, you have to understand, like, it's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid. So
look, here's the thing, like, jokes change, our sense of humor changes, things like that, right? Over time. But like, this is truly like the same sense of humor, some of the same jokes, some of the same stuff like that, instead of it being done in the 90s, it's today. And it's obviously incredibly self-referential and nostalgia based. And they include like so many of these characters and stuff like that, right? Like every
I
single
think
that played any role whatsoever gets some sort of mention or appearance or something. Bob Barker in Heaven,
yeah.
all this stuff. Um, and I just couldn't help but laugh at some of the dumb shit. And I, as a golf fan, with all of the golfers, like I'm not talking about random people. We're talking about the
Yeah.
golfers in the game today having not just cameos but significant parts in the movie was kind of wild. Scotty Scheffler going to jail, like memeing on his
And wanting, yeah, that's what the people that don't know the golfers probably wouldn't understand the jokes anyway.
yeah.
The only thing, I guess, if I had a serious critique, like a lot of the jokes were very recycled over and over and over. Like, and also I didn't even catch the Eminem cameo
Oh, you didn't know that
until
was him?
after I
Yeah,
saw it, and they were like, "Oh, that's freaking Eminem." Okay,
Um,
so
you know what would have made the movie top tier? We get a Tiger Woods like statue,
oh
right? We
yeah,
see
yeah,
that. However, you know what would have made it perfect? Now, before Carl Weathers passed away, they had planned on him like being in the movie, right? Obviously, they had changed those things. But if his grandson or whatever, instead of that fat black comedian, I forget his name, if instead of him, what if his grandson was Tiger?
oh yeah.
Dude, that would have, because I'm such a Tiger fan, not just for his golf, but obviously because of all of his problems with women. I can really relate to him. But like if he would have been the grandson and he would have played that role,
Yeah.
bro, I would have lost my mind. I really would have.
I
Really would
I
have.
was also actually hoping for like a Shooter McGavin, like more of a redemption story with Shooter McGavin. That's all.
I think he did get one. You don't think
I
so?
was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Like almost like he needed to be like a little more in the film.
I kind of
That's just
liked
me.
it because like Shooter's entire thing is like he does like despise the crowd and everything that Happy Gilmore's
Yeah.
bringing to golf, and he hates that he's playing this way, and it's like it's different and like all this shit. That's like part of the rage that he has about it. And so for him to then see what these people are trying to do to golf, for that be enough for him to team up with Happy, I liked it. Yeah.
It just would have been cool if like I was just looking for like Happy to break him out of the insane asylum or something, and then you know, do
Or
something
when he
else
gets
with him.
released, he's just sitting out there in the thunderstorm
Yeah.
laughing maniacally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It
Shooter.
is what it is, man. It is what it is. It was stupid. So
It was,
I
dude.
mean, what I don't understand. Yeah, that's the thing. Like you have to expect that. I didn't hate it.
I would like, and every time they did, you're right. There are so many recycled jokes, but there are like jokes they do over and over, like the drinking thing. Bro, I hate that I fucking thought it was funny every time he drank out of a random inanimate object. I fucking hate that I thought it was funny, but I did.
I hated that too. Like little golf ball here,
The
golf club
cucumber.
here.
The cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was an alcoholic. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, it's worth taking 90 minutes or whatever. I don't know how long it is, but it's on Netflix. It's when you find some time. You don't have to go and watch it right away. When you find some time, go watch it. And then rewatch the original. You know what's crazy is that is rated higher, at least it was yesterday. Happy Gilmore 2 is rated higher by the critics right now at like 65 than the original one is at 63.
Interesting.
Which is insane. First one should be much higher. Like you can't, because Happy Gilmore 2, it is completely self-referential. And I think it's fine doing that. But you can't say that that's better than the first one when the entire movie is just based off of callbacks and references and nostalgia for the first one.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. I did have fun with it. Logan Johnson, if you hadn't already, could you please react to the Primitive War trailer? Looks like a good time, and hail to 199. Primitive War trailer. Do you know what that is, Jay?
I have no idea.
You know what? I will look it up and I'll pull it up, and if we have some time, maybe we can watch it. Primitive War trailer. Official trailer, IGN. Oh shit, is this that that. I think I know what this is. We'll see if we have time for it. We'll see if we have time for it, Logan. Alex McCarthy, S tier Munjay, Meta PC, RK Outposter, Drunk 3PO.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Net Stealer decides that they're gonna steal. They're gonna steal it. Shiitake. Thank you. Zero, best duo on daily. Total
Hey,
Munjay
look at that.
takeover. Well, considering Wednesday has now become like a panel fucking stream.
Yeah, it's a little
basically,
different.
we're the only duo that appears anymore.
Yeah.
Feels like it anyway. Boba Fett for 2. My wife finished Happy Gilmore 2 without me. Goddamn bitch. Aaron James. Women are the devil. Except Jessica and Makara. Wow. Thanks, simp, Aaron James. Oh, we watch Waterboy so much.
Yeah, man. It's like you
younger,
start
dude.
quoting it every time you're out. You watch it so much. You know,
Bro.
that's high quality H2. Every time you take a sip of
High
something,
quality
it's
H2O.
high quality H2O. Yeah. So you
dude,
can do it.
The clip when Fonz chucks that fucking baseball out the window and it hits Colonel Sanders in the head as he's walking by, and he just is like, oh! It's such a stupid gag, but it is. I cannot tell you how much I've died laughing at that clip, bro.
Funny dude.
Looks like Mama's wrong again. But yeah.
Nah,
Adam
it's funny,
Sandler,
man.
dude.
It's fun. I love dumb stuff.
Adam Sandler. But Jay, I don't know if you noticed, but we got Sydney Sweeney in the thumbnail.
Now, I noticed.
For most of you, you may have thought that means this stream is being hosted by Jeremy.
Yeah.
Who, whenever he doesn't have something else to talk about, he'll just put Sydney Sweeney in the thumbnail. And I mean, business-wise, probably makes sense. I put Sydney Sweeney in the thumbnail because we actually have something to talk about regarding Sydney Sweeney. And I thought that would be appropriate and give people, Pedro on one side. I know you guys are Pedro Pascal fatigue, including. Did that just happen to you too? Can you hear me, Jay?
I'm here. Was it me or you?
It was StreamYard, I think. Did you see 2 black circles?
No, I just saw you freeze. You were like, Pedro Pa.
Well, maybe it's me then.
Like
maybe
that.
It is me. It was when I tried to add this to the stream.
Great.
But can you see this?
I can. Oh, we can.
All right. I'm going to.
We're going to change. Ooh.
It's happening again, huh?
Very robotic, yeah.
David says, upgrade my PC. My PC is fine, motherfucker. It is Spectrum. It is 1000% Spectrum. But
that I agree with.
I got a text this morning, Jay. Let me read you this text message. It's not from Sydney Sweeney. It's from Spectrum.
Sorry to hear that.
10:16. Spectrum service alert. There's a service outage affecting you. Restoration estimated by 1 p.m. We apologize for the inconvenience. And I was like, well, that's weird because I don't have any problems. And then about 20 minutes later,
till now,
Spectrum service alert. An outage is affecting your area, but you're online. You may have intermittent service until issues fully restored. So thank you, Spectrum.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
Spectrum is on the spectrum. Fucking retarded.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
They're probably retarded because they don't have good genes. But you know who does have good genes, Jay?
Who has good genes?
Sydney Sweeney. Now, I know this might come as a shock, but American Eagle decided to do something a little bit different with their advertising campaign. Instead of hiring the weirdest looking fat person they could possibly imagine to promote their clothing line, which has become all too common over the last several years, they decided, hey, you know what? let's go get an actress who's popular in Hollywood right now, who people think is sexy, and let's have her wear our jeans. Just really simple commercial. And maybe that'll work for us. American Eagle did that with Sydney Sweeney. And I got to say, it worked pretty well because the day after Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad campaign went live, their stock shot up 15% in one day. Essentially, when you look at the market cap for the company, added about $400 million of value to the company in 24 hours. So, thank you to Sydney Sweeney. And I think we can see why this works so well.
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
Bro, did you see what the closed captioning said?
I wasn't looking at that. Sorry.
I haven't caught it either time I've watched it, but I caught it this time. Look at what the closed caption says.
Hasbro Kings.
Sydney Sweeney, Hasbro Kings. But it's Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. Right? It's a pun. Sydney Sweeney's hot. Sydney Sweeney's wearing jeans.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
Now, Jay, you can see why this works, I think. I think you can understand why this works. It seems like an era of marketing that we used to see a long time ago. Imagine this. Hire attractive people to push your product instead of some fat transgender random person of color who's wearing who has like a 60-inch waist or something, all about body positivity. That ain't going to work because normal people aren't going to want to buy your shit. Can you believe, Jay, that there's some people that are very upset about this?
What? No. Why? They must be fat and ugly. That's all I got to say.
That's what I thought. I thought that a lot of the fat, ugly fucks out there were going to be really pissed, and that was just going to be it. We don't need to normalize this type of body type. We should show everyone that these jeans are for everyone. That's what I thought it was going to be. But no, Jay, it's even more ridiculous than that.
Wow.
Because having a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman make a joke, a pun about jeans in a jean commercial, that means she's actually a Nazi. Don't know. Sorry to break it to you guys. Woke losers accuse Sydney Sweeney of promoting Nazi symbolism in new ad campaign. Look at this shit. Oh, haha, like jeans. I get it. She has good genes. Like she has good genes. Ha ha ha, like in a Nazi way. Totally. Listen, Sydney Sweeney can sexualize herself to profit off incels all she wants, but this commercial is some Nazi shit for real. Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle with sound off. Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle with sound on. The Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad campaign is just modern day Nazi propaganda. Like, it's wild how blatant it is. Things are weird right now, man. A blue-eyed blonde woman whose taglines are wordplays of jeans and jeans. My jeans are blue. LMAO, just straight up bald-face Nazis. Honey, look, Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle are doing Nazi Aryan eugenics shit. There's no way Sydney Sweeney ad isn't a Nazi dog whistle. Let's be so for real. And this is, dude, it is all over right now. This is legitimately insane.
Yes.
Insane.
We went over that a little bit on my morning show. We played some of the TikTok clips, and it's so of every TikTok clip that played, the first one, the lady was morbidly obese, and she just was like, she went on and on about being not okay. I'm not okay with this, and neither should you. It's legitimate. Yeah, like she said the whole thing. And at first you're kind of like, this can't be real. Like, these people can't be real, can they? Like, do they really believe this? Obviously they do. That we're promoting this type because we're promoting this type of propaganda because she's not a real blonde, but blonde hair, blue eyes. And that's what they want to erase. A white girl, blonde hair, blue eyes. That means those type of genes are better than anyone that doesn't look like that. So that's what they're pushing on the American people. You got to look like that to have good genes. Anything else, you're lesser than. And that's what, and then they go on to say something like, well, I'm not surprised because the word American is in their company. And that's how Americans keep everybody oppressed that doesn't look like Sydney Sweeney. You're sitting here and I'm like, these people can't be real, man. Like that they woke up, didn't brush their teeth or hair, and decided to make a TikTok video about a jeans commercial. It's crazy to me.
About a gene pun. Jay,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something I told my audience last night. It is a pun, a play on the word jeans with jeans. Since I've been in 6th grade, Jay, I've been telling this awful joke. Terrible joke. Gets a laugh about a quarter of the time, but I don't care because I think it's really funny. Whenever that phrase comes up, like just randomly speaking about somebody or something or whatever, it's like, oh, they have really good genes. You know, I always respond with, yeah, and good khakis too. It's a stupid joke.
It's okay.
I think it's hilarious, right? I think it's fucking funny. Nobody else does, and I don't care. I've been making that joke since I was 6th grade.
Yeah.
It is just a fucking joke about the word jeans and jeans. That's it. And clearly, it worked pretty well. It worked pretty well for American Eagle. So if you are going to say that, hey, this is a Nazi dog whistle, whatever, every company better start doing it. Get your fucking whistles out, bros. Just do it then. It works. Makes money.
Yeah.
As opposed to putting 600-pound fucking fat-ass land whales who are ugly as shit in your jeans and pretending like that's going to make normal people buy them.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with this ad at all in any way, shape, or form. Attractive people doing an ad for a clothing company. That's the way the world has worked.
Yeah.
Advertisements have been a thing, except for the past 5 years or so, when they decided to find the ugliest motherfuckers they possibly could, all for diversity's sake. And there is not a single damn thing in there that is a Nazi dog whistle. This is just for the people who see swastikas around every corner, but they're not actually there, so they have to pretend that someone drew them there. They have to fake hate crimes in order to get this shit done. It is wild. It is stupid. It's nonsensical. And the people who are like accusing her of this, literally some of the dumbest motherfuckers on earth.
Yeah.
Fucking retards.
Shout out to Sydney Sweeney, who has not come out and been like, you know, I apologize for my latest ad or anything. I think we showed this, but it's up to you. This is American Eagle.
Go for it. Yeah.
This was American Eagle's ad in 2019. So yeah.
Can't believe that didn't sell jeans. I will say,
there you go.
That is a better display of, the stress testing of those genes. That is a better display of how strong those genes really are. The idea that it's like you're promoting eugenics, blah, blah, blah. The irony is the people who are complaining about this, they are so fucking stupid and retarded and honestly useless to society. They're going to be the ones that made people think, you know what, maybe eugenics not so bad of an idea because their arguments are so fucking stupid.
Look at this here. Just to add, this was from Morning Brew. The Sydney Sweeney economy is booming. Dr. Sasquatch, she sells her bathwater soap, and the company was bought over for $1.5 billion. And then, like you said, American Eagle launches Sweeney ad campaign. Shares pop 11% at the opening. Adds $200 million in market cap. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine
how
that.
works.
Just like you said, imagine putting good-looking people in their ad. Pretty funny.
It's been a tried and true method since the beginning of advertising. And only in the last 5 or 10 years did we decide to change that up a little bit. Let's get diversity in here.
It's just crazy that, like, I can understand, like, ugly people that don't brush their teeth have a problem with it. and being mad. Oh, they're sexualizing her, stuff like that. To push it to the Nazi propaganda is just like, man, they are running out of ideas. They are running out of things to say. They are running out of things to accuse people of. They're done.
Like
There's
I was
nothing else.
totally ready once I saw that ad for fat losers and woke
Yeah,
black
like, be like, oh, they're
people and shit like
sexualizing
that
her.
to get upset
Yeah.
that it's like, we really shouldn't idolize this like kind of all-American, this traditional all-American look. We really need to, we need to get other looks out there, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was going to be the backlash. I was not expecting people to cry Nazi.
Yeah, same. That's that. Yeah. What can you say, man? Like, the stupidity is booming.
Fucking
TikTok was a mistake. All these people think they're the main character, right? They're theater kids performing to their TikTok, thinking the entire world watches them and that whatever they say, that's what happens, It's crazy. You know what they're doing now? Not to get too political, but on August 9th, these same people have come out on their TikToks all over, and they said that they're going to shut down America because they don't want anyone to buy anything on Saturday, August 9th. If everyone in America didn't buy a single thing or went to a store, bought food or anything on August 9th, it would shut down America and Trump would be forced to resign. This is what they're hoping. They want everyone to join in. So on August 9th, I plan on going out to eat several times. Probably making a couple purchases, things like that. It's like their big push.
Yeah, maybe I'll buy a car.
Mostly the people that are
I'm just
protesting
kidding. I have a
this,
car that I perfectly am happy with, and I can't afford to get another one. So
but I'm saying the people that protest this are probably the ones that are broke anyway. So good on you.
Linko Kenobi, Delta Entertainment for $10. What's up, guys?
up?
Hey, thanks, Ryan, for giving me a gift membership. You guys have a great day.
Hey, look at that.
You too, Linko. Thanks for coming to the stream yesterday, man.
Ryan, you handing out gifts now?
I think maybe it was a gifted membership from someone else on the channel. Maybe I did just random. Can't you? I think you can gift memberships.
You can give like up to 10. Yeah.
Yeah, like a month or something, like free ones.
Right.
But quite honestly, I have no idea how to do it. So I'm glad you got a gifted membership while on the stream, Linko. Maybe I did it in my sleep. I'm not sure.
Possible.
Riley for £10. They are big, soft, and round, and they don't make a sound, and they go down great in history. He's got a lump inside his pocket just thinking of Sydney's Rockets, and here it comes again, this fantasy. Thanks, Riley.
Well said.
Is it true that alligators are so ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush?
That's what Mama said.
Mandula oblongata. 0 for 2. Domo Origato, RK Roboto. Thank you. Sandstorm Spectrum sucks. Nice haircut, Ryan. Jay's a cutie.
Oh, thank you.
It's time to get the haircut. Summer cut. Summer cut. I get my haircut about
once. It's freaking hot out there.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. It's really hot. I mean, it's hot just normally walking out. Imagine taking a trip and you're out here in the hot sun and all of a sudden a bus bursts into flames right next to you. That'd make it extra hot, huh, Jay?
Funny that you should mention that, because over the weekend, that's exactly what happened. Here, Fox News, bus burns after fire breaks out at Florida's Universal Orlando's resort Epic Universe. This is a very odd and strange story. They asked what happened, and Universal had a comment. It says, a fire occurred earlier today in the area of our bus depot. It was quickly extinguished and no injuries were reported. And that's all the information that we had. They did want to thank the Orange County Fire Department for their swift response. Well, what went up in flames, Ryan? 2 of the electric buses that Universal has brought onto the scene. Before, it was regular old gas buses, but since the dawn of Epic Universe, they made an announcement that they're going to move their buses to electric, to like these big battery operated buses to run more efficiency, to take people from Universal Studios to Epic Universe. Is about a 12-minute bus ride. And these are some of the photos that we're taking from the incident. There is no word of foul play. There was no word of anything. They just said a small fire broke out, and this is what happened to the two buses. I'm not saying because they're electric buses this happened. It's kind of weird how one would go up in flames and the other one, or they'd go up in flames at the same time. I'm not sure, but that's what happened. I mean, look, that looks crazy.
That's the crazy thing is this doesn't necessarily look like a fire that would have been able to spread or jump necessarily. So if like one had a malfunction and caught on fire and the next one caught on fire too, also the odds of both of them having like the same malfunction at exactly the same time is strange. Maybe they were charging and there was something wrong with the charging system.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because it's so damn hot here right now, the batteries just absolutely cooked and exploded. I don't know. I don't know.
Nobody knows. That's the thing. Universal's just been saying just a small fire broke out in the area of the bus, and there was no injuries. Thank you, fire department. They pretty much.
Those are beautiful buses too. I like it when I see those buses, as long as they're not in my goddamn way. I like seeing those buses, you know. But there you have it. Maybe somebody did it on purpose, Jay. Maybe they heard that Elon is potentially making a big deal with Universal to get some tunnel system going and electric cars and stuff. And they were like, hey, we got to shut this down. We gotta take a stand against Elon. Maybe that was it. I don't know.
Man, they took out the Donkey Kong bus too. Like that, I believe this one was the Dark Universe. And then this one was Donkey Kong. And they didn't want anything to do it. Even our regular reporter here.
Of those two buses, which one would you choose?
I've ridden in both.
Oh, I thought you might like that shorter one.
Though. Dark Universe guy. So
I thought you might like that shorter one.
Yeah, I like the short bus. That's for sure.
Felt comfortable.
So basically, again, like the recent report, 2 Universal Orlando buses caught fire on Friday while parked at the resort bus depot near Epic Universe. According to Universal officials, the fire was quickly put out and no injuries were reported. They definitely have kept this thing quiet for whatever reason.
I'm probably trying to figure out what the hell happened too.
And I'm sure they'll release something. I'm sure an investigation will be done and release something. But man, the last thing I'm sure they want is
oh, by the way, our buses may catch on fire. And
like that's the last thing I'm sure they want people to know. So it's hot out there, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful.
It's hot, dude. Do you remember back in the day when like one certain type of Samsung phone was exploding? If it was charging and you had it in your maybe like it was under your pillow. You know what I mean? So, and it was like overheating and exploding. You remember back in the day?
You went on airplanes and they had to take your Samsung phone and lock it in a safe box. If you had
that was wild.
Particular phone, I think that lasted for what, like a year?
Yeah, and you know, mine never exploded on me. Never knew anybody that had one explode or anything. But truthfully, I was willing to take the risk of my Samsung phone exploding and blowing my head off rather than use an iPhone. Just to be honest. So, but yeah,
I have an iPhone.
Yeah.
B
Chain for 5. Hale went to the Baseball Hall of Fame ceremony yesterday. Ichiro's speech was hilarious. Also, I have a hankering for some jeans all of a sudden. Or Ichiro's speech was great. He was funny. He was funny. He called out the one baseball writer that did not vote for him for the Hall of Fame. Yeah. What is this? Pilinguijo Hasbro King is winning in life. Yes. I just randomly saw the closed caption. That was the first time I saw that. I've watched that video a couple times. Mad Frog. I see why Trump reopened mental asylums now. Piling. I don't know how to fucking say this name at all. Pilinguijo for 199. She should make Hugo Boss ads now. Bro, everything.
She's definitely going to be in high demand. That's for sure.
Elite super grunt for 2. Jay, the doctor, drained out my spider bite.
Yeah, he talked about that in my show. He got bit by a spider. It's gross.
This is why commas are kind of important, because the way that this sentence is structured with your second comma makes it seem like Jay is a doctor and that he is the one that drained out your spider bite. Jay, the doctor, drained out my spider bite. The Crimson Cripple, Ryan, you're wondering who Smiling Bob was yesterday. He was on the Enzyte Herbal Boner Pill commercials. They took it off the market. They made you limp. Is that why you're crippled now? You got a limp?
Sorry,
or made your dick limp? I think I know the answer. Smiling Bob. Wait. I may remember these commercials now. 20 years ago or something, maybe. I may remember those. B-Chain, diarrhea is hereditary. It runs in your genes.
That's a good one.
Wow, that's a Nazi joke. Derek PG Beller, what's up, Daily? Great panel today. And Jay's here too.
Thank you.
Over on Rumble again, snacks for $1. At least Sydney Sweeney gave us 2 good reasons to shop American Eagle. That's right. Derek PG Beller for $1. The funny thing about dog whistles is only dogs can hear them. Makes you wonder about these freaks hearing Nazi dog whistles everywhere. Well, based on some of the videos I've seen of people getting upset, a lot of them are dogs. You know what I mean?
It's pretty ugly.
It's rough out there. Dark Knight Rider. I bet many jeans haters have a T-App account.
Did you hear about that craziness?
I did. Yeah, I did. I think that those type of apps in general are like bad for fucking society. Because for every like abusive, controlling piece of shit dude, there's also like a lying, psychotic, abusive woman out there, right? Like so those apps in general are dumb. However, the idea that people that probably didn't know, like people that signed up because they were curious or because they were like, well, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. And like just signed up and probably never used it, probably never posted anything. All of them are getting blasted out there too, who probably never did anything. So it's just, it's fucking shitty. It's fucking shitty. Logan Johnson for 10. This is what we all need. Fun play on words and hot, sexy women promoting things. Good times, man.
Where's the Carl's Jr. ad, man? Bring those back too.
It's what I talked about the other day.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton was in one of those, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just had hot women on like muscle cars eating big, juicy burgers. And then probably immediately like vomiting, you know, but so they didn't consume the calories.
I never looked at that.
Back when people put forth the effort. The Trillist for 199, leftist with Michael Jordan Space Jam reach. That was longer than Mr. Fantastic could stretch. Tobias Nexus, if the annoying mindset of if I don't like it, it's insert slur opposing ideology here, and it is just stupid. This is why, if there are other intelligent life forms, they quarantined us long ago. Madney for 5, my jeans and are brown from beer stains, so I'm not a Nazi. There you go. Corsair the Pirate, yum. Sydney Sweeney. If you guys look like that, I would have sent 20.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ostif for 5. I support being critical of bodies. Big girls used to be an easy target until they developed a false sense of self-worth. Thank you. Andre CR, American Eagle adds $200 million in market share. Meanwhile, we have these two on G&G Daily. Take that up with Jeremy.
Yeah.
Take that up with Jeremy. The Trillist for 199. Leftards with... Wait. Did you send it twice, Trillist, or did I just... Yeah, you did send it twice. Well, either way, we thank you both, or both times, for the leftist with the Michael Jordan Space Jam reach. Bot Human for 2. Is washing one's dick with her soap indirect sex? It's sad. I don't know. Like, if that's how you're viewing it. Master Austin with a gifted membership.
Yeah.
Thanks, Master Austin.
What is that?
Net Stealer for two bus fires at once. It's Nazis, I tell you.
Probably. That's probably what happened.
We've been saying that shit a lot today. Master Austin. They should put Sydney Sweeney in a Carl's Jr. Hardy commercial. Yeah.
Yes, Carl's Jr. McDonald's needs to get on that action, man.
Yeah, so they have an Angel Reese meals. Nobody wants that.
I know. What are they doing?
Sydney Sweeney. Just like a double chicken breast sandwich, you know, something like that. With milk. God, it's been too long since I've had McDonald's, to be honest with you. I could use some McDonald's. Stephen McBride. Stephen McBride for 2. She should make an AI, an Al Lube ads now. She should make an Al Lube ads now. Maybe. Jesus Davila for a gifted membership. Thank you, Jesus. Nader's Brick Channel for 2. Jay's a doctor who can't even cure Jades.
I wouldn't bet on that I'm a doctor. Put that way.
0. Jay may not have a PhD, but he's known as the love doctor. Paper Liger for 10. Crazy about the spilled tea. Who let the dogs out? And then the Trillist says, thought the first super didn't go through. It was still worth it. All right, there you go. Thanks, Trillist. And then Defending Truth for 2. She's a Nazi. Are they trying to get us to join? That might be the best way. Like, if you just start saying that every conventionally attractive female, like female white girl, is like promoting Nazi ideology, I don't know if it's going to work out your way. I don't know if it's going to work out your way, the way that you want it to, at least. But Jay, we got to talk about Fantastic Four, because the box office numbers are in. We got an updated box office, by the way. Let me refresh this and see what we can find. If we've got a,
we got Jurassic still winning the.
I mean, Jurassic has already won. It's like over. It's done. That thing has won, no doubt about it. But we do have Fantastic Four. Let me pull this bitch up. And here we go. Jay, the question we've all been asking this July, which movie's going to win the box office? Jurassic World Rebirth, Superman, Fantastic Four. That question has basically already been answered. Jurassic World Rebirth is going to win in July. So really, it's down to these 2 superhero movies, both of which mean a lot for the companies in question, Marvel and DC, both of which needed to have big performances. One is the starting of a new universe with a lot riding on it with such heavy promotion. The other one, Fantastic Four, is the lead-in, the last movie that is a lead-in to Avengers Doomsday, which they're staking a lot on. A lot of money is going into making those movies, and they need to be massive hits. They need the audience to be excited. Is Fantastic Four going to do it? We talked about it. Looked like it might sneak past Superman's opening weekend. It ends up being essentially exactly the same as Superman's opening weekend. $218 million. Now, we haven't seen the finalized numbers, so that could go up by a couple million, could go down by a couple million. Remember, Superman was reported initially at 217, went up to 220. But Fantastic Four almost has the exact same fucking opening as Superman. And so I have to say basically the same thing about it. It's kind of weak. Kind of a weak opening for Fantastic Four at the box office. Now, it did not have the same split domestic to international, a little bit closer for those. Instead of 125 domestic and 95 international, opens to 118 and 100, but still very soft in Asia. China and Korea don't give a fuck about this movie, kind of like they didn't give a fuck about Superman. But when you put it in perspective, opens almost exactly the same as Superman, but we got to use some other Marvel movies as a reference to why I don't think that this should be a satisfying opening weekend for this type of movie. Captain America opened to 192 million globally. So
bullish.
Certainly a little, bullish. Certainly a little more than that, a couple tens of millions of dollars more than that. But not like flying past or anything. This is a movie that barely cracked $400 million at the box office. $218 million opening is less than Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, which failed to even reach $500 million at the box office. And it's certainly a long way from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I think that it actually was closer to $290 million when they got those updated numbers based on a massive international audience and massive international numbers. Look, I liked this movie overall. I think you gave it about a 6 out of a 10. That's about what I would give it as well. I liked it more than Superman. This is not enough. And now you have to desperately hope that it has the same type of hold as Superman. And I just don't know if that's going to be possible for this movie, for it to have the same type of weekday holds that Superman did domestically, which were very, very good for Superman. I don't know if that's possible for this movie, even though I like it more. But I don't know, 218 million. Do you think that that's what Marvel is hoping for this thing that's starting a new superhero team and leading into the biggest movie they've had in 6 years?
The only thing that's going to carry this film over is a lot of positive word of mouth that will probably push it over to where it needs to be. But just imagine you have characters such as Superman, Fantastic Four, Galactus at your disposal, and you can't beat out a subpar dinosaur movie with a lower budget at the box office. That is incredible. That should be the story right there. And then the fact that headlines like this, can the Fantastic Four save Marvel's very rough? But when Captain America came out, they're all saying, man, what a success Captain America is. Marvel's back. It's like they can't make their mind up when it comes to Disney films, honestly. But, man, the fact that a subpar dinosaur movie that was basically disrupted by a Snicker wrapper and a lower budget is beating characters such as Superman, Fantastic Four, and others at the box office. That alone should be alarming, honestly.
Well,
that alone.
And I like how, Warner Brothers sat there and was like, well, Superman is known as an all-American hero. That's why it didn't perform well internationally. And it's like all this bullshit. I don't think Fantastic Four can use that same excuse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think the Fantastic Four I don't think they're going to be able to work that in. The truth is, now, Fantastic Four did better in Europe in general, except for basically the UK, than Superman did. Superman did really well in Latin America. Fantastic Four did okay in Latin America. Both of them did shitty in Asia.
Yeah.
They both did shitty in Asia. And I think it has a lot to do with China and Korea making so much of their own content now and not caring as much about some stuff coming from Hollywood. Now, you still can't pull numbers over there, as we saw with Jurassic World Rebirth, but it's nothing compared to the numbers that we saw even for movies like that a few years ago. And I think specifically when it comes to these superhero movies, I think a lot of the Asian audience has become very disinterested in it. And they only have themselves to blame, right? It's not like they saw stuff that they loved over and over again and they loved it so much and all of a sudden a switch got flipped and they don't like it anymore. It's that the product has been bad for fucking years. And that's what caused them to be disinterested. Now you have a similar thing going on kind of everywhere else. But it does seem more pronounced there. And maybe it's because of them producing so much of their own shit. But I said Superman's opening weekend was weak. And I meant it. I got to say the same thing about this one because it's almost exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, I agree. The product has been, we've all said it. It's been bad. It's been damaged. Nobody cares. People walked away. They went through that whole period of got to do your homework. and you'll enjoy this film a lot more. And people were like, screw that. I'm out. I watch a movie so I don't have to do homework. I'm not buying all your other stuff. It is unique that on Friday, I believe you pointed out that they were very clear to say you don't need any homework to watch this film, letting people know, come back to the theater. You don't have to watch any Disney Plus stuff. You don't have to read any books. You have to do any of that. But no. Damaged product, man.
It is a damaged product. And again, this is important. This is the last movie that leads into Doomsday. Because there is another Marvel movie coming out, which will be Spider-Man Home Alone, whatever the fuck it's called. But that has nothing to do with leading into Doomsday. Because if you remember, it was supposed to come out after Doomsday before they delayed that movie. So it is not supposed to be a tie-in. It was supposed to be taking place during the events of Avengers Doomsday while everybody else is doing all this stuff. And there's a Spider-Man story set kind of grounded in New York. So if you're expecting to get a lean into Doomsday with that, that's not going to be the case. And
don't you feel like this is
not
all
very
like
impressive?
Don't you feel like this whole Doomsday thing, it's like really being rushed, right? It's like they really got to have a hit on their hands to save what's ever left. Man, we got to have $1 billion banger, or this whole thing is in the toilet because nothing is working since Endgame. Did Deadpool made $1 billion, right? Deadpool and Wolverine? Yeah.
Like 1.3 or something.
Spider-Man and Deadpool and Wolverine, but those are like nostalgia hits.
That's what they're hoping this one to be too. This is basically the biggest nostalgia hit you could imagine, right?
Yeah.
And it 100% is being rushed. Look, they started filming in April. They have not finished the script. It's not done. They just hired Michael Waldron to help with the script. Rebecca Romijn, who's coming back to play Mystique, still looks great, by the way, was asked, if she's done shooting for Avengers Doomsday. And she's like, honestly, I don't know because they haven't finished the script yet. So I don't know if I'm done shooting. We're like 4 months into production. This is the Marvel way. We'll write it as we go. And it has not worked out very well for them the past 5 years.
I don't know if like that is even going to be the big bang they're looking for, because then what do they do? Infinity Wars after that? Like they're gonna pull out and like squeeze whatever juice they can after this old lemon. Maybe bring back the old Captain America and everybody into these last few films to see if they could squeeze another dollar out of people. I don't know, but I'll tell you this much, Ryan. I don't know what you got to say about that, but
two chicken breasts and milk
and a big glass of milk. The Sydney Sweeney Mill milk and chicken breast. I think that's perfect. I hope they got your order right. That's all I got to say.
I got my hair pretty damn close.
Yeah. Got the nice rose in the cheeks too.
Yes. My super light eyebrows. My forehead maybe should be slightly bigger, but the hairline's pretty spot on. I don't wear flannel. I don't know where that came from.
No,
other than that, it's pretty damn good.
A little scary out there.
I look older in that one.
Just as miserable, so maybe.
Yeah, I think I saw some gray hair in that thing, maybe on the sides. I have yet to find a single gray hair.
Good for you, man.
That's not true. Every once in a while, I get one in my beard, like right here, just like one random gray hair in my beard, but that's pretty much it. So, but I'm sure it'll happen someday.
It'll happen.
Phoenix for 5. Let's not forget Ryan's a Navy guy. So he has been a not C. Go Army. Thank you. Rudy for 2. Jay, I have this lump. Can you tell me what it is?
Take some black seed oil and rub it all over. Maybe it'll help.
Black seed oil, huh? RFK probably wouldn't want you to put seed oil anywhere near your body. Snooty Mims on Rumble for $10 says Psycho Magus, Mighty Megatron, Cocteau, Big Z Video Games, Pickle Lips Miguel, Switzerland Play It, Badass Dudes here in the Rumble chat, Hail G&G, Hail 199, Hail chat. Thank you, Snooty Mims, for all the shout-outs. Aaron James, Snake Pit women are the best. Marriage material. There you go. Hear that, ladies? All 8% of you. Fox Wolf, American Eagle, has issued a response. They're working on a final solution to the Sweeney ad controversy. Yeah. I heard it involved Madagascar. I'm not sure. You know what? You know what I just noticed, Jay? What are Sydney Sweeney's initials?
Oh, SS.
What? Oh my fucking gosh.
Yep. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Mr. Christmas, who's a more entertaining Disney villain? Hades from Hercules or Yzma from Emperor's New Groove? It's been a long ass time since I watched Emperor's New Groove, so I'll say Hades. James Woods, Hades.
James Woods' Hades is pretty good. Emperor's New Groove was hilarious, but only because of Crunk.
I remember very little from Emperor's New Groove, if I'm being honest. Hercules, I loved. Mr. Burger for $10 says, Hail Drunk 3PO and Ryan, if you ever need anything. The Burger Bunch got your back. You guys are invited anytime on the #1 trivia show on YouTube, Mr. Burger's 30-minute quiz blitz, Tuesdays, 9:15 p.m. Central. Well, thanks, Mr. Burger.
I got to meet Mr. Burger in Dallas. Awesome guy.
Nice. Wonder what his order is. Francisco Sanchez Jr. for $20. I mean, China can make a movie that pulls in over $2 billion in their own country. I'm talking about Naza 2. Why do they even allow our movies into their market? It'll only get worse for Hollywood. Yeah, that thing was huge over there.
Did you see it? Did you ever watch it?
No, I know it released here. Basically didn't do anything. However, they are doing a dubbed version release here. I think A24 is distributing it. I think it's supposed to happen later this year at some point. So I don't know if that'll do anything. But it was massive in China. Made basically $2 billion just in China. Chelsea M, remember for 12 months, there was so much time and care put into building up the MCU for Infinity War and Endgame. What they're doing now is a rush job, so there will be flaws.
Agreed.
Jaded Fett, Waldron's helping with Doomsday, the same guy that wrote Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, the same guy who came in similarly and helped it after it was already being made for Multiverse of Madness. Same guy, yes. John Geddes gave me for $2. I hear American Eagle is giving a discount on whites to make up. Rudy for $5. There was a long buildup for Infinity War. People cared. There's little buildup for Doomsday. It's an everything burrito and a sad death for time. There's not just little, there's none.
Yeah.
There's no buildup for Doomsday.
It was just Robert Downey Jr. at the San Diego Comic-Con. That was pretty much it.
That was a year ago.
Yeah.
And the only thing we've seen is 2 seconds of a Doom where we don't even see his face at the end credits scene of Fantastic Four. That's it. That's it. Everything else anything that was built up, it was for the Kang stuff, right? And that was a couple years ago at this point, between the Loki seasons and Ant-Man and the Wasp 3, Quantumania. That was it in terms of in-universe buildup. And now, obviously, that's not happening, which I think is a good decision. Nobody wanted that dumb shit. Mighty Megatron for $2. You know that pic of Ryan was fake. Ryan only simps for Brie Larson's Flintstone feed. Thank you, Mighty Megatron over on Rumble. And why am I not in there for locals? Sometimes locals doesn't do what I want it to do, but I got it, so I can see now. But I think, Jay, we're all caught up.
Monday in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Monday in the books. Got a heat advisory for today. So
I'm sure
and
we
I know
do.
other people in the great America got one as well. So please stay cool out there, ladies and gents. Stay cool. Don't ride in any electric buses till we figure out what's going on.
Yeah. I'm not big on buses anyway. But you got your stream tonight?
The Monday Hangover, we're going to review Suburban Commando, an old Hulk Hogan film.
Wow. There
Talk
you go.
about Hulk Hogan, stuff like that. Should be fun.
There you go. All right. That's it. I don't have really anything going on, but I will see you guys tomorrow. So thank you. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate you guys over on Rumble, over on Locals, and here on YouTube. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, shout out my hamster Rolo.
Shout out.
What's up, Rolo? Don't go up any assholes. Bye.